Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, September 25th, 2024, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. Before we get started on our bingo, here are our rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. First rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout and 52 numbers. Number 2, when bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4, prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 5, final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. Number 6, in the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled and resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Number 7, Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 8, Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards. Tonight it's green. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 9, if Game 3 is won with a tuning ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated tuning pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Number 10, jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. Number 11, the tuning pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0. Number 12, prizes must be claimed in checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date. Number 13, a list of bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. And that's our bingo rules. Good luck to everyone, and let's find out what our tuning number is and start playing our bingo games for tonight. Okay, the tuning number is G54. We'll be looking for that one. And if you win on that one in Game 3, the G54, that jackpot's $10,253. That was G54. Okay, now let's get started on Game 1 on the gold colored cards. The jackpot's now at $19,787. If you bingo in 50 numbers or less. And the first number out in the gold colored cards is under the G47. G47. Under the B13, B13. Under the B14, B14. Under the N36, N36. Under the G48, G48. Under the N37, N37. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the N44, N44. Under the G56, G56. Under the O63, O63. Under the G53, G53. Under the G52, G52. Under the I-16, I-16. Under the B15, B15. Under the N43, N43. Under the G58, G58. Under the B2, B2. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the N31, N31. Under the G50, G50. Under the B5, B5. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the O-73, O-73. Under the B-12, B-12. Under the N-40, N-40. Under the G-49, G-49. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the O-75, O-75. Under the G-54, G-54. Under the N-45, N-45. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the N-35, N-35. Under the O-64, O-64. Under the O-70, O-70. Under the O-72, O-72. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the G59, G59. Under the G60, G60. Under the B1, B1. Under the B7, B7. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the G51, G51. Under the B8, B8. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the B10, B10. Under the N42, N42. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the I-19, I-19. And that's your 50th number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes and see if anybody can claim that jackpot, can bingo and claim that jackpot for $19,787. The phone number is 204-476-2639. And we have a couple of community announcements. Our first announcement is the Evergreen Environmental Technologies. It's open Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, Saturday, 8 to 3. The next day they're closed on one of those dates is the October 14th for Thanksgiving. And in Nipawin here, we have the fall craft sale coming up at the Nipawin Legion on September 28th. So this Saturday from 10 to 3, admission $2. It's a Margaret Lawrence home fundraiser as well, and the funds raised will assist with the ongoing maintenance of the home. Plan to come for lunch. There will be soup, sandwiches, and sweet treats available for purchase. And some of the vendors, the list of vendors right at this moment is Ann Madziak, Arbonne, Bead or Not, Birch Handmade, Brenda's Creations, Colleen Burke, Copper Crafts, Dale and Kay's Bees, Donna's Needle Felting, Dora Pelk, Drops by Dazzle, Epicure, Forever, Grandpa's Pride Designs, Handmade by Lisa, JC Creations, Lynn Birch Crafts, M&S Variety, Mishmash, Scorch and Scott's Peppers, Shirley Grudinsky, Stitch and Style, Super Patch, Tupperware, Watkins, and Wolverine Wood. Okay, and that's this Saturday, September 28th at the Nipawin Legion from 10 to 3 p.m. Admission $2. Funds raised are helping with the maintenance of the Margaret Lawrence home. And there's soup, sandwiches, and sweet treats available for purchase. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I'll declare this game closed and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Still looking for a blackout on those gold colored cards. The next number out is under the 068. 068. Under the G55, G55. Under the N38, N38. Under the 069, 069. Under the 062, 062. Under the N34, N34. Under the 074, 074. Under the G46, G46. And we have a phone call. So a number in the hoop hasn't been called, so it's not a valid bingo.
No, that was just me making paper.
Okay, valid bingo on G46.
That is a bingo.
We have a valid bingo on G46. So we will be moving on to our green colored cards after this. So we're playing the X game first for $150. And then we'll have a carry-on game for game 3, which is our blackout and 52 numbers, and that jackpot's $10,044. And once again, the tuning number will be G54, but not for this next game, for the game after that. So you're hoping not to see that number for game 2. For the letter X game. And our tuning pod's at $10,253, and we sold 112 packages last week. And we do have one phone line open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to game 2 on the green colored cards. The letter X game for a prize of $150. And your first number out on those green colored cards looking for the letter X for $150 is under the N36. N36. Cover everything I call if it's on your card, because this is a carry-on game for game 3. We're playing on the same cards. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the O-74, O-74. Under the O-75, O-75. Under the B6, B6. Under the B5, B5. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the O-72, O-72. Under the N39, N39. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the O67, O67. Under the B1, B1. Under the B8, B8. Under the O66, O66. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the O68, O68. Under the G54, G54. Under the N40, N40. Under the O71, O71. Under the N43, N43. Under the B10, B10. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the B14, B14. Under the G60, G60. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the B12, B12. Under the O63, O63. Under the G50, G50. Under the G56, G56. Under the G51, G51. Under the O65, O65. And we have a caller. So we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes. We'll find out if we have a winner on our letter X game. Well, I guess you guys can see the number because that'll be our next number anyways on the same colored cards. And was this one number back? One number back?
2 numbers back.
2 numbers back? Okay.
Just a second.
Okay, so 2 numbers back, we have a valid bingo on G56. 2 numbers back on G56.
So that would be the last number on 065. So we've got a bingo previous.
Both phone lines are busy right now.
Thank you anyway.
Okay, we now have no other phone lines open. Okay, and I apologize to you, Marion. I forgot to mention that you were our winner on the Bonanza Consolation. So our first game, Marion Robaluk of Nipwa won it and purchased the winning card at NACTV. Congratulations, Marion.
Okay, you're good. Thanks for playing. Bye.
And we now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open for the letter X game. For our winners, right now the winning number is G56, which is 2 numbers back. Oh, and I forgot to look. G54 was called. That's our tuning number. I don't know when it was called. I didn't notice it this time. So G54, our tuning number has been called, so the tuning pot of $10,253 will be growing. And it will not be available for game 3, so that pot will also grow. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Oh, so the valid bingo number on the first game was G46. The one on this one is G56. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to game 3. And before we do that, our winner on the Big X was Tanis Brown of Nipwa, purchasing the cars at the Legion. Congratulations, Tanis. Okay. Our game 3 jackpot is 10,044. In 52 numbers or less for the blackout. And your next number is under the I-18. I-18. Under the G47, G47. Under the I-16, I-16. Under the G59, G59. Under the O70, O70. Under the B9, B9. Under the O62, O62. Under the O64, O64. Under the B4, B4. Under the G55, G55. Under the G53, G53. Under the O69, O69. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the G57, G57. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the G48, G48. Under the G52, G52. Under the B2, B2. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the N37, N37. And that is your 50-second number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes and see if anybody's got the bingo and can win that blackout. 52 numbers or less for $10,044. Both phone lines are open at 204-476-2639. And I'll read that one community announcement again about the fall craft sale that the Margaret Lawrence Home is putting on as a fundraiser to assist with ongoing maintenance of Margaret Lawrence Home. It will be this Saturday at the Nipawin Legion at the hall from 10 to 3. Admission will be $2. There will be soup, sandwiches, and sweet treats available for purchase. And they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26 vendors. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Still looking for a blackout on those green colored cards. The next number out is under the B13. B13. Under the B7, B7. Under the N38, N38. Under the G58, G58. Under the B11, B11. Under the N44, N44. Under the N35, N35. Under the B5, under the B15, B15. Under the N, okay, I won't call that. Somebody just called in, so I'm not going to announce that one. So B15 is our last number called.
Okay.
Oh, maybe they wanted this number called. Okay. Under the N41, N41. There we go. See if that's probably the number they were waiting for, and usually I finish calling the number, but I wasn't that far into it. Like I barely got the N out. Yeah, N41 is our bingo number on that one. And both phone lines are busy. I think we have a second bingo on N41. Oh, N45 wasn't called. If it's 7560, the N45 was not called. Just check and make sure it's 7560 that she's got the card number. Or he. No. Whoever on the line, make sure it was 7560 that their card number is. No, just ask them again.
Oh, okay. Okay, next time, bye.
Okay, it was 7560. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately N45 wasn't called. So we still have one valid bingo then on N41.
Hello, and back. And your name, please.
And that will be wrapping it up for tonight once we find out who our winner is for this game. And so I'd like to thank everybody for playing along at NACTV Bigger Bingo. It's quite appreciated. You help to support ongoing expenses for one of the few local remaining TV stations.
And where did you purchase your car? Well, I think you're the only winner. Very good. You know where to pick up the money? Yes? Okay, bye.
We have both phone lines open to receive your calls now. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and that will wrap up our bingo for tonight. And our winner on that third game was Mike Lewandowski of Nipawin, purchasing the winning card at Touchwood Park. Congratulations, Mike. Recapping for tonight's winners, our Bonanza Consolation was won by Marion Roebuck of Nipawin, purchasing the cards at NACTV. Tanis Brown won the Big X and purchased the cards at the Legion. And Mike Lewandowski won the Blackout Consolation and purchased the cards at Touchwood Park. Congratulations to our three winners. Thank you all for playing along. Take care. Have a great week. See you next Wednesday.